Kenyan President William Ruto has cancelled two projects with the Adani Group valued around $2.6 billion over alleged corruption. This comes just hours after the billionaire founder of the Adani Group was accused by US authorities in a separate bribery scam. Kenya's largest airport and high-voltage electricity transmission lines were to be managed by companies owned by Gautam Adani, but Ruto reportedly demanded his ministers immediately cancel the ongoing procurement process with the Indian group firms. Ruto told lawmakers in a State of the Nation address in the capital, I'm quoting, "I have stated in the past and I reiterate today that in the face of undisputed evidence or credible information on corruption, I will not hesitate to take decisive action," quote unquote. He said the decision was based on new information provided by investigative agencies and partner nations.
I have directed agencies within the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum to immediately cancel the ongoing procurement process for JKI expansion public-private partnership transaction, as well as the recently concluded Ketrago transmission in public and immediately commence the process of onboarding alternative partners, because these are important projects.
Earlier, a subsidiary of the conglomerate Adani Group won a $736 million contract to build and run electricity lines in the East African country. And earlier this year, Adani Airport Holdings obtained a concession worth $1.85 billion reportedly to operate Nairobi's main airport for 30 years. Despite Ruto's prior endorsement of the transmission deal, public criticism of his government's opaque contract awarding surfaced. According to Kenyan MP John Kaguchia, the president was forced to back out of the deals following the US prosecution of Adani. WION is yet to receive a response for comment from the Adani Group. On Wednesday, US federal prosecutors said that Gautam Adani and others conspired to solicit funding from US investors while secretly planning to pay millions of dollars in bribes to Indian government officials in exchange for solar energy contracts. If there are ties to American investors or markets, federal prosecutors in the US can pursue corruption charges abroad. However, the Adani Group denied those charges. The group spokesperson said the allegations were baseless and that the conglomerate will take legal course of action. The serious bribery charges caused the stocks of Adani Group firms to crash and wipe out about $30 billion in value. Gautam Adani's personal financial gains for the year were wiped out as well. The wealth of the second wealthiest Asian billionaire fell by as much as $15 billion on Thursday. At market close, his fortune was around $72 billion. That is down from $84.3 billion at the end of 2023 and a peak of $122 billion on June 3rd. The US charge is the latest twist in the almost 2-year roller coaster ride. The businessman has had a rough ride since January 2023 when Hindenburg Research published a scathing report. The US short seller accused him of fraud and corporate governance flaws. The latest indictment threatens to throw the Adani Group into turmoil. The group has been the subject of an ongoing inquiry by India's securities regulator, which started last year. The SEBI issued show-cause notices to 4 Adani firms in the September quarter, and the group's response is awaited. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.